Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Zachariah the Ghost. I was watching episode 7 of The Wife. Remember, we are still on season 3. Before I go far, I just want to address something. I'm reading your comments and I see that some of you guys, you want to see full episode. I cannot do that. I have a copyright already. I cannot risk it. I'm doing this for a long term. There are other channels where you can go and they will do a reaction and they will show you that episode. You can feel free to go there. Right now, as I'm recording, it's 4:30 early in the morning. I had to wait until they release, the first 3 episodes by 4 o'clock, and I want to review the episodes. So let's start with the episode. First of all, they revealed that Ngoba, he is dead. Ngobizitha Zulu, he is dead, and he was killed by the taxi driver hitmans Inkabi. I can say that. Why am I saying that? Because they opened the episode by showing us, the entire family, the Zulu family. They were, heartbroken. They were destroyed by the passing of Ngoba, and they just find out that people who killed Ngoba, they used a gun. As we thought maybe it's the mob justice, they had to beat him to death or whatever. I like that opening because they were making sure that we all see what really happened on the previous episode, because we just saw, Ngoba's body was just laying down there. We didn't know what happened. Now they just confirmed that Ngoba was killed by people. That means Ngoba didn't commit suicide. That means Ngoba was not killed by the mob justice. And that's when we had Mgogli saying, we are going to avenge your death. And they made sure that they go to the taxi rank and they were asking everyone who killed Ngoba. And they found the killers. The killers, they confessed that we are the ones who killed him. We are the ones who dealt with, that brother of yours who doesn't even listen. And, the brothers were destroyed. They were helpless because now guns were drawn out. And that scene is just a classic scene because they had to back down. They had to go back and strategize because they cannot just start something that they cannot win. Because it was pound for pound. Guys were waiting for them. And those guys, after, Mkhele told them that they should, retreat. The Zulu brothers should retreat and go home and fix everything and make sure that, they bury their brother Ngoba. They were happy, those other guys, those hitmen or Inkabi, because for the first time, they matched, the Zulu brothers pound for pound, and the Zulu brothers couldn't even kill them. They feel like they are powerful. They feel like the Zulu brothers lost that touch. But, as usual, the Zulu brothers, they like to strategize. They like to think, and they couldn't just put themselves in a battle that they cannot win. And after that, they've shown us that while the Zulu brothers were busy searching for Ngoba's killers, Mandisa was busy cleaning his blood on the floor. That shows how loyal she is until the end. She's doing everything in her power to make sure that, Ngoba is still respected even after he's gone. Then we have seen, Shlomo trying to help her, and the timing was not right because Shlomo was trying to say, we will all miss Ngoba. He was our fashionista. He was wearing all these colorful, shirts and stuff. That was the wrong timing, and Mandisa couldn't even give her that attention because you are talking about my husband. You're talking about somebody who was just killed. I'm still in pain. Can you just give me a break? Of course, she was not happy about it. And I understand why, she reacted the way she reacted. And she decided to drink something so that she can numb her pain. Because remember, this is the only guy who has been on her side. This is the only guy who fought for her. This is the only guy who decided to go to war, on her behalf. And now this guy, he is gone. And now she has to face the Zulu brothers, like I said on the previous episodes. And that's when, Kromo said, the brothers already, starting, to arrange, the funeral. And don't worry about the transport. We are going to arrange for your transport so that you can go to Imbuba in KZN to bury, Ngoba. And she wasn't happy about it. And that's one thing that they touch and we see happening, all the time. It happens all the time when someone is in Johannesburg, when someone is married to, a lady, especially a lady who speaks a different language, because I want to touch that because it's very much important. Mandisa, she's a Xhosa lady, and Ngoba he is Zulu. Now they bring that cultural clash again so that you can see why there is still a bit of a problem between different cultures in South Africa. When you are a Pedi person marrying a Zulu, you need to consider what might happen if your partner die. You might find some resistance if you want to bury your person or bury your spouse, simply because of the family. They will be like, according to our culture, this is how we do things. So and so must go and be buried next to the brothers, next to his or her family members. That happens a lot in South Africa, and they are highlighting that simply because of now. Mandisa, she's saying, no, my husband doesn't go to KZN. He must be buried here in Johannesburg. We spend our lives here. We have a house here. We have our business here. We are the Joburg people, and Shoma was like saying, CC, that's not going to end well, because you know how Zulu brothers are. They are going to fight you for this. And Mandisa said something, that they always wanted to kill me. And if they want to kill me, they can kill me now. And she's saying that because after she banned 80 million, they wanted to kill her because they were so angry. And Ngoba was the only person who, fought for her. Now she feels like, my guy is not here anymore. I'm not afraid of Zulu brothers anymore. They will do what they wanted to do all these years. She knows that they have been, she knows that they've been tolerating all her mess, all her nonsense, because she is just something else, Mandisa. But I love her though. She's a great actress. And now, she kept on drinking her alcohol. Then there was a scene whereby now, Shoma had to speak with the Zulu brothers and tell the Zulu brothers that, I see you guys are busy arranging. I see you guys are calling your uncle from KZN to come this side. But you need to know this. Mandisa is not happy about what you guys are doing. She doesn't want you to take Ngoba to KZN. She wants to bury Ngoba here. And Mkoku was like saying, that's not going to happen. She is a Xhosa woman, and we are Zulus. And we do things how we do things in this family. So she cannot just come here and tell us that according to, her beliefs or according to what she wants to do things the way she wants to do them. It's not going to happen. Ngoba is going home where we buried our mother and our father, and that's it. We are not going to, listen to her nonsense and everything. And now he made it clear, and even somebody was like saying, I agree with him, Mkokri, because Mkokri is right. Mkokri is right. We have to take, our brother back to KZN. But now they had an issue, because now they found the killers. The other Zulu brothers were like saying, but we cannot sit like nothing happened to our brother. We must go and make sure that we get rid of these guys before we bury him. Ngoba couldn't sit and fold his hand while something like this happened to one of us. But they had to be strategic. They had to think about the whole thing. And now that's when now Mkhele he is becoming the mastermind. He was like saying, listen, we want a peaceful funeral. We don't want, to bring drama to, Ngoba's funeral. Let's bury Ngoba first. Then we will go and deal with the rest of those guys, because they're going nowhere. They feel like they won already. And that's when we saw, their uncle arriving with their auntie. And the uncle was there, to comfort them, to tell them that, I understand it's going to be okay. And I like that, because he is the elder in the family. He understands the whole process, and he understands how the Zulu brothers feel. And I like how he is giving them respect also. And Shlomo wanted to offer him a drink. He said, no, I cannot take any drink, because I want to take these boys to the mortuary so that we can go and wash the body. Because it's some of those, things that I know that some of you guys, don't know that, after the person, passed away, some of the family members, you have to go there and make sure that you wash the body, and you must also go there and bring his clothes that you are going to bury him with, You have to bring the clothes on that, Friday, if you guys are going to bury on Saturday, so that, that person can go, wearing the clothes that maybe he likes a lot or she likes a lot. That's one thing that we always do as, Africans. And now, there was the other scene, while the Zulu brothers were there talking, Kawe was not with them because Kawe was still with Naledi. And for the first time, we have seen Naledi smoking cigarette. Kawe was like saying, stop smoking that thing in this house. You know, because she was outside, but of course, the Zulu house is the Zulu house. Now, that scene was very much important because for the first time we have seen Kawe speaking with Naledi the way he was speaking with Naledi. He was not happy to see her smoking. And Naledi felt like, you know, she can start interrogating him. She was like saying, you know, I know about what you guys are doing. You know, because of now. Of course, Kawe, he is destroyed. And he was saying, you know, my brothers are not happy because of we just came back here and we find out that, you know, Ngoba is being killed. You know, and I like that because, you know, they had a time whereby they can speak about those things. This is part 1, by the way, and I will continue with part 2.